The attic was dusty, its air heavy with years of abandonment. Grace had not climbed the wooden ladder in a decade, but after her mother's passing, she felt compelled to explore what remained hidden in the dark corners of the house. Among old boxes of books, yellowed clothes, and broken ornaments, she found a small tin box. Inside, wrapped carefully in tissue, was a single photograph. The image was faded, yet unmistakable. It showed her mother, smiling gently, with a man who was not her father. Grace's breath caught as she studied the unfamiliar face pressed so closely to her mother's. The discovery felt like betrayal, but it also sparked questions she could not ignore. Who was he? Why had her mother kept the picture hidden? And why had no one spoken of him? As Grace turned the photograph in her hand, she remembered her childhood. Her mother had always been kind, but distant, her affection present yet restrained, as if a part of her heart was locked away. Grace had longed for warmth but received only duty, structure, and careful routine. Now, with the photograph in her palm, those memories sharpened into painful clarity. Perhaps her mother had lived another life, one she had never fully abandoned. Grace brought the photo downstairs and placed it on the kitchen table. Her brother, Edward, noticed it immediately. His reaction was different, less shock, more recognition. His silence spoke volumes. Grace pressed him for answers, and reluctantly he admitted that he had known of the man. Their mother had once been deeply in love, but the relationship had ended before either of them were born. Their father had never spoken of it, though perhaps he knew. The revelation unsettled Grace more than she could express. Her mother's life, which she thought she understood, suddenly seemed like a puzzle with missing pieces. She felt deceived, excluded from a truth that had shaped their family in invisible ways. The house itself seemed haunted now, not by ghosts, but by secrets woven into its walls. Edward tried to soothe her, insisting that the past did not change what their mother had given them, but Grace could not let go. The photograph consumed her thoughts. She imagined her mother as a young woman, vibrant, alive, in love with someone who was not the man she eventually married. She wondered whether that love had ever truly died, or whether it had lingered silently through the years, shaping every smile, every sigh, every unspoken regret. The more Grace thought about it, the more the photograph became a symbol of her own disconnection. She realized how little she had known her mother beyond her role as caretaker and disciplinarian. What dreams had she sacrificed? What parts of herself had she hidden away? Grace felt a strange mix of anger and sorrow. She had lost her chance to ask, and now the silence would last forever. In the days that followed, Grace carried the photograph with her, unable to return it to the attic. It weighed on her like an unfinished story. She feared it would erode her memory of her mother, replacing love with suspicion. Yet, perhaps, it also revealed the depth of her humanity. Her mother had not been a saint, not a flawless guardian, but a woman with desires, regrets, and a past she chose to bury. The photograph remained on Grace's desk, a fragile piece of paper with the power to unravel her certainty. It reminded her that families are built not only on love, but also on secrets, compromises, and the truths left untold. And sometimes the most painful discovery is not the secret itself, but the realization that we never truly knew the people who shaped us.